The Coaches Show is brought to you by Highway 55, Burgers, Shakes, and Fries, Nunboys.com, and GPS Photography and Video, GPSPhotoandVideo.com. Welcome to the Coaches Show. I'm Glenn Young, alongside Coach Quame Patterson, head men's basketball coach. The Coaches Show is brought to you by Highway 55, Burgers, Shakes, and Fries, Nunboys.com, marketing, advertising, t-shirts, GPS Photography and Video, GPSPhotoandVideo.com. Coach, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
As I told Coach Paris, so many weeks before, without a coach, we ain't got a Coaches Show. So thanks for taking the time out. Pre-practice or preseason practice is done.
Right.
You've made your cut rosters, got your 12 guys, and it's the night before the game. What's going through your mind?
Basically, I want us to really perform well.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've executed great in practice. We've done all the right things in the 2 scrimmages and jamborees. We have a very young team, but I think if we can just start off on the right foot, it's going to be a pretty good season.
Well, it's quite a start because it's a rival 71st. As you go down there tomorrow night, tip-off is at 7:30. What have you guys expressed? What concerns do you have, if any?
They have a lot of tradition of basketball tradition. Of
71st.
Yeah, 71st does. Of getting after you, putting a lot of pressure on the ball, making you turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
And
they like to play a lot of man.
Oh yes, and fast break layups. They thrive on you throwing the ball away so they can get easy baskets.
Traditionally, they've always burned us up with the 3-point conversion or the 3-pointer all the time. Do they have that triple point threat again this year?
And it seems that way. It seems that way because they get so many layups that when we double down and stuff, they kick it back out, and that 1 or 2 threes make it seem like a lot.
Right.
But we have to minimize their easy baskets, easy buckets. And last year, I think they beat us. They had about 12 or 13 easy layups.
Wow. Now, was that a thing of just fast break, or was conditioning?
Fast breaks and turnovers.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Turnovers are key, just like as in football, as you might imagine. And you spend your time, you're playing catch up. If you get behind, what do you stress to your players? Well, you're 5 behind, 7 behind.
Don't panic. There's a lot of possession. Guys think when there's 2 minutes left, they have to go super fast and rush, but then they don't realize.
That's a lot of time.
Right. They don't realize when there's 30 seconds left, you still have at least 2 more possessions.
Right.
And multiply that by 3.
Right. So it's a totally different mindset. Right. 71st is a standout in the Fayetteville Conference. We don't have to play in a conference, but that's a team down the road could possibly see in the playoffs.
Definitely.
Does this feel like a playoff year?
This year, yes. Every year we feel like it's a playoff. Even though last year I felt we got shorted from the weather, but I think every year we can stay competitive and try and be competitive and make the playoffs every year.
Okay. 12-man roster. Don't go with 15. Why is that?
It just takes up too much time in practices and games. And, I think 12 is a good, nice, even number for practice.
For the flow of the game as well.
Yes.
Who are your top starters?
At this point, it'll be Wesley Baldwin, who's a senior. Mm-hmm. Dakota Cummings is a junior. Darius Capers is a senior.
Okay.
Rovell Ray, who's a junior. And who's that 5th guy?
Who do you see coming off the bench to help you?
Silas Love is a sophomore. Elijah Harris is a freshman.
Okay. That was the 5-foot guy, the point guard.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Also Devin Norwood. He's our energy guy. Football player.
Devin Norwood, fresh off the football season. So, how are those football players going to see a lot of playing time?
Andre Pegues.
Quarterback. KJ Thorpe. You think he'll see some as well?
He might, but he's on JV.
He's on JV. Okay.
Yes. But yeah, we have 4 underclassmen, which are 10th and 9th graders. Mm-hmm. We have, I think, 4 juniors and 5 seniors.
Okay.
That 5th guy I can't remember off the top of my head.
That's all right. Maybe you remember he could hit the winning shot. You remember his name then.
Oh, yeah.
The format pretty much plays the same out. You have the varsity and JV play on the same night.
Correct.
The JV will be playing
at opposite sides, home.
At Hoke.
At Hoke.
and then you'll be playing at 71st. So if you can't make it out to see the varsity game, hey, you got no excuse to come see the JVs.
Exactly.
Who's your JV coach?
JV Jarvis Cobb.
Okay.
He's a West Hope middle school teacher.
Okay.
Played for Hope a couple years ago. Played in college.
Right.
You know, a great guy for the community, young guy.
Yeah.
A lot of energy, and he's a great asset to our program.
A lot of the coaches or former players returning to the program to coach, and that's a good thing. And they just brought us some custard to try, Coach. What kind did you get?
Marshmallow and Oreo.
Marshmallow and Oreo. So you got to get down here to try some of that, especially get you something to eat as well. Coach, looking back at the Fayetteville Conference and the games ahead, tomorrow night, of course, you got 71st. Friday, you have Pine Forest.
Yes.
What kind of team or challenge do they present?
Be very well coached. Coach May, he's been around the block and back again. They'll always be well coached. We also have a little baby rivalry with them, going back to the Crown a couple of years ago. And then last year we played them during the regular season, and it came down to the last second shot at their place. And so it's kind of it'll be a good matchup for us, a good test, especially after 71st.
And then leading into Tuesday, you'll be home here at Hope County High School, playing against Southview.
Right.
Another Fayetteville team. What kind of challenge do they present?
Another tough challenge. They'll be long, big, athletic. Now, I think they're picked maybe third or fourth in our conference.
Wow.
But at the same time, they'll be well prepared. They beat us last year at our place. So we beat at their place, so we're going to try to get some revenge here, then go back at their place and beat them again.
Now the thing is, in your season, you'll have how many games total?
We have like 23 scheduled games. 23
scheduled games all the way out to February. And the thing about it, this time of year, some football teams are playing in the playoffs. I wish it was us. We don't have that problem this year. But we talked a little bit about the football players coming over to play basketball. How long does it take them to get in shape, that you find?
Typically, the football players like add-on pieces, but if they're athletes like the guys we have who we can use, they play basketball pretty much year-round. So it'll take maybe a game or two to get their shot on, or get their wind back from
the legs underneath,
stopping and going instead of just the football.
Now, as you look at other teams, though, like Richmond, Jack Britt, Scotland, those guys got problems because guys that are playing basketball are playing football right now. And when you look at that, then we strategically start our conference later.
Correct.
But these guys and some of the Fayetteville teams as well, if they are playing with their football players and they don't get and they go deep in the playoffs, I think the state championships like 15 December, they may have played a lot of their conference games, and could they be out of it? I mean, I know it's 23 games, but
no, and typically it's not like the football team plays basketball too. It's just a piece here and there.
I think, so these are a lot of your normal starters, per se.
Right. Maybe have one or two guys maybe who's going to help starting or moving in and out. Otherwise, they're just another athlete that they're on the team.
Like they 6 man.
Right. Now, this is 71st. They're good. You guys, they're in the playoffs still. You don't have to play against the football players, but they may have one or two players who
Who's your starting center underneath?
Deshaun George.
Deshaun George. That was the player we were trying to think of.
Yes,
how tall is he?
About 6'3".
6'3". Did he play last year?
He did not.
He's a new guy?
Yes.
Got a couple of new guys. The other short point guard.
Yes. Elijah Harris.
Elijah Harris is coming in.
I think I have only 4 returners who played for me last year.
Okay. What kind of production did they give you? Like starting with Baldwin. What kind of production did he give you last year?
Oh, last year he was all-conference player, as well as Dakota Cummings.
Right.
Devin Norwood was a big guy, energy off the bench, who do everything. Darius Capers was a great compliment, who's been playing with me since he was a sophomore.
Wow.
So those 4 guys are.
So now, do you see, like in football, people trying to steal your players for football and baseball and things like that?
Within our program.
You within your program?
Within Hope? No, not at all. No,
okay. They work pretty well with the other coaches?
Yeah, they always say basketballs, I don't really have to recruit much for basketball here.
Because it's a popular, basketball is just popular.
Right.
Although football brings in the most revenue, everybody likes to play basketball when you look at it. And, to have a JV team on women's and men's, right?
Right.
And then have a freshman team as well.
B team, right.
B team. And then
Yeah.
That's pretty significant.
Right, and I kind of say basketball is more of a cushy type. Football takes a lot of commitment.
Right.
You got coming out during the summer.
Right.
You got to be outside with the elements. Basketball, you're inside.
You're inside the heat, you know.
You don't gotta.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Yeah, auditorium.
Climate
Climate control.
You can play by yourself if you want to. Work on.
But I mean, it's got some of the sort of dedication.
There's no helmet on where you can
but
see your
specifically,
face.
nobody's hitting you.
Okay.
I always tell Devin Norwood, hey, nobody's hitting you out on the basketball court or on the track,
right.
so you be okay.
Right.
Coach, what would you like to say to the boosters or your fans, parents? Do anything they need to be aware of this season?
Just get ready for an exciting season and come cheer us on. We're excited to play.
Thanks for talking to me, Coach.